Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new strategy that I created with Wheel Pulse AI idea. It did amazing and I will show you guys what it is about. It has two corner bets, non-overlapping. It will start that way and we will be repeating that, and then we are just going to add a dozen. Once we add a dozen, the corners will turn into jackpots, and then if we lose, we are going to add another dozen with two more corners. So I will replay the strategy. This is the start, phase 2, phase 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, now let's see the bankroll. The bankroll, suggested bankroll is $742.40. The base bet is 10 cents and the total face cost is 185.60. So we will be, from now on, I think we will play the strategies for 37 spins or a little more, and then if it fails we will add one more phase and then keep going. And then at some point I would like to autoplay, if possible, for 500 to 1000 spins, and then we would get an idea. Okay, so let's play this manually. You will be able to see the hitting number here, and it will appear as here as well. Okay, so we will going to see the detailed chart, and this is the profit target. Our first profit target, we always go with 1%, okay, and it will increase to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. So let's go back to our little chart here. So we are going to spin this one. So that's a miss, and it is expected, right? We are only betting 8 numbers, but we are trying to get a win here. So this is the second spin, third spin. You can see the spin count, 4. There we go. So once we hit, we can go back and reset. So let's go here. So that is a profit, right? So let's go back to phase 1. All right, so now we will include the dozen, and if we miss that one, we go with 2 dozens and 2 corners, and then there we go. And $1.20, it's the 15th spin. $1.30. $1.60. So you will see the hitting number here, here, and also on the table. So then you are gonna have an idea. There we go. So it is possible to hit the winning number with betting 2 corners, okay? Because I did calculate the probability. Yes, it is low, but you will see many times. And when we autoplay this strategy, you will see it is very possible. So we will spin 10 more times. And again, see? 7 more times. Last 5. All right. So we did have 37 spins. I will open here, and this activates the autoplay as well, and it will analyze. Okay. So let's see. So we made $5.50, and let's see. We didn't hit the first profit goal yet, right? And so far it's rated 4 stars. We are going to check all those details, okay? And I do have 9 faces. For now, it is showing me the minimal face requirement is 7, and the safest point would be 8. This is a small number size, so it will change. And so far we got 3 spin, that's the win streak, and 6 loss streak, right? And then we made 0.70 on the last spin. At this point we can just go up here the strategy's name is cornered by dozens, so I like that because we use corners and dozens. So let's generate a critic report. And then let's check this section. Okay. 7 to 24. Perfect. All right. So I wanna keep playing a little bit till I hit the first profit goal. Okay. So let's spin. All right, 650. And we hit the first percentage. So there we go, 760, 48. Now I will slowly play this, and then we are gonna talk about it. All right. So this how it works, and then Wheel Pulse AID is going to play this automatically, and also it will analyze right here as well. And then we can talk about it. Okay. And right now when it plays, you will be able to see here, you know, the purple, you will be able to follow Wheel Pulse AID's progression. Okay. So I saw it went to phase 8, and look at the profit, $10 right now. And on the table you will be able to see the hitting numbers, the bets. It's automatically played by Wheel Pulse AI idea, and it makes the best decision according to the face creations and the strategy and the results, spin by spin. If the strategy is good, it will do well, but also it depends on how many faces we are playing, right? How many faces we created. So right now it's on phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and then you will be able to see my mini chart here. And when we hit the profit goal, it will tell us. So far it's doing very well. And now we are at phase 5, phase 6, and 16 hit, 9 hit. That's a good win. I want to just go to the detailed graphic here as well, and we will be able to see how close it is, right? It also shows the face here. See the purple. So it moves around and then it's trying to hit the profit goal. Right now we are trying to hit 3%. And you will be able to see the hitting numbers here and here as well. Right now it started analyzing a little better. And we are still at phase 8, which is good. And we are close to hit 3%, and then we just hit we hit the 2%, and then we are going to see if it's going to hit 3%. Okay, so let's go down here. I like this section because it shows me everything. It shows which phase it's on, it shows the hitting number, it shows the little graphic, it shows how many spins, it shows the profit. So the profit is pretty good right now. I love this strategy. It's called cornered by dozens. And the total cost of the whole thing, I would say, because minimal phase is phase 8 and the bankroll requirement is 6140. So that's with 10 cents, right? So if you are playing with $1, you should think this is $614. But look at the graphic. It's pretty good. It's doing very well. And it didn't reach to phase 9 yet. And that's why it's called safest point. It shows you 7 losses here. But we do have 9 phases. And it's doing pretty well. There are a lot of algorithm when Wheel Pulse AI idea plays the strategy. It kind of makes decisions according to all these factors. There's a lot going on. I would say it makes the best decisions. Sometimes it may go back to one phase, sometimes it resets. The suggested bankroll is $742.40 for 10 cents. But like I said, you're at $61 at this time. And this is the 3% hit. Let's go back here. So from 10 cents, we already made $22.70. We didn't pass phase 8. At this point, I would just cash out, but we will be testing. We will try to fail this strategy with large sample, right? So I want to go back here. I want to make it a little faster. So then we are gonna reach the 200 spins. I wanna go faster actually. %. %. Wow, it's doing really well. And still, we didn't see a need of creating 10th phase. 300 spin count, 46 bucks. There we go. So the strategy failed right here. Now what do we do, right? So now, because it stopped, so it tells me that we will need to create another phase. So this 9. I would create 2 more phases actually, but so now after this point, what I want to do is that I want to see it also analyzes. Let's go here. Let it analyze, and also I want to see how much we need. So 124.10. I would go here 124. I want to make 10 cents profit here, and then edit here and here. So then it will tell me makes 10 cents profit. I want to save, edit to the phase. Okay. Perfect. So now what I will do is that I will the phase 10. I will load this one. Did we add 10? Sure. Oh, I have to stop it, right? Okay. So consider adjusting bits. Okay, so now we edit 10th phase. What I want to do is I want to spin this, and then we are going to see if it's going to make it back. There we go, it did make it back. So now from this point, we know that 9 phase wasn't enough because we lost our bankroll. We added 1 more phase, but also that only brings us to the minimal, right? Minimal. And to be on the safe side, we need 11th phase. So this is how you think, you should think. And this is how you get close to unbeatable, almost unbeatable strategies. So now, see this number? We are short. Paste. So I still want to make 10 cents profit here. Now we have to add that. Okay. So now we will save that. It will bring our bankroll to 6,704. Set that bankroll. I will go back to how much did we make so far? Yeah, profit. So now our bankroll increased, right? And it is realistic. I am not going to give you guys starting with $10 and then we have $500, right? There is no way with roulette you will win all the time. So this is very realistic, and you can take a risk. I am actually telling you guys what is the gambling point. You want to take a risk? Look at this number. So with this strategy, if you just want to play 9 faces, that's called gambling point. It's $1,850 with $1 bet. Minimal and safest point. So you can take a risk. Okay, what we know is that it did hit 9 losing streak, and we have to at the 10th face and 11th face. So I always think 2 more faces after the gambling point, and these are important. Then you don't lose your whole bankroll and you can keep playing. So now from this point we will be actually keep going. Now we will see if it will ever pass 10th or 11th. So sometimes it is not the strategy is amazing. This strategy is very good. All I know is that, see, according to the game, it actually analyzes, it rates, and it didn't get 5-star yet, but it is trying. You are seeing that, right? It is trying to give 5-star, but it all depends on the gameplay here. So probably we will, after this point, we will just test it for 1,000 spins, and we will see how it does. I love the strategy, and when I like something, I like to test it a little further. And this channel is a little bit different, guys. I know I do have a way of testing the strategies besides just playing and testing. We are actually playing the strategy right now, and it is the testing. But as I said, we have to know those 3 points. We have to know the longest loss streak. We have to know if the probability was there, and we gotta check all those reports. This is how you can get close to that good strategy. And it's not about creating a strategy daily, because it just confuses people. Because there will be good ones, there will be bad ones, and the good ones, what we want to know is that what is the realistic gambling point, or the minimal face, or safest point. So the good strategy can be very bad if those things are wrong. That's why you need to get your strategy tested. If you really believe in your strategy, get it tested. You can go to my website, willpulsepro.com, and you will see you can actually get one of those packages, and then I can test it very detailed way, because it is an income source for some people. There are certain strategies I treat them as like stock market, right? I play them daily and to win. So it's like a side gig. For now, phase 10 is very safe with 10 cents though, okay? And look at the profit. It's amazing. We are trying to hit 2% of this number with 10 cents. It sounds crazy, but when the strategy is good, it will do it. And see that? It will do it. And this is the point. I'm just gonna show you guys here a little bit more, because then you can see the bets. The idea is to get the most win in the first 4 spins, and it does hit. You guys see 2 hit, right? 12 hit, 5, 6, 2. So it will hit. And once we come to the phase 5, we add that dozen, and then corners turn into jackpots. And if we lose that one, we will have 4 jackpots and 2 dozens. So it's a good coverage, 24 numbers. And then we have progression on the 2 dozens 2-3 times, right? Well, right now it's 4 times probably, because we added more faces, right? So let's go back here. All right, so we are over 1,000 spins. We could stop this and let's load this one. Let's check the critic report here. After all these spins, and let's see. So here, this section, I am interested in to see this section. Okay. I will actually adjust to this. Let's do the generating again. And then here, we were on unlucky side. And there we go. So we do have this. So after the analyze, it tells me 10 to 11, and there we go. We have 11 faces, right? And then let's go. It's a really good graphic here, but I wanna add these. It is defined already, so I am just gonna put this here. Generate, save, and let's go. I think we are done with this one. Sometimes it does that, but it is thinking. So let's go back here. Winning coverage should be this. All right, so now it makes more sense because it is actually focusing on more the 8 numbers. Now we can have a better idea. Okay, so let's do that. So 277 expected 220, 742 to 799. Perfect. So we were on the lucky side. Okay. Okay, so that's about it with the strategy. It's pretty good. It did do very well. With 10 cents, we made $150.60. And we figured out what would be the minimal phase and safest point for this strategy. So the more you test, the better, right? Actually, if you want to know more, I could run a simulation for million spins, but we don't need to. And that's about it. So I will replay the strategy one more time for you guys. So phase 2, 3, 4. So now we add one more dozen, and then we increase it to 2 dozen and 4 corners, and then we progress from that point. Okay, it requires a little bit of more than tripling, I believe. So 11 faces, we made $150.60 with 1,019 spins with 10 cents bet. And this is the true potential of this strategy. I love the strategy. And for risk takers, I can show you guys here a little better. Okay, for risk takers, $185.60. And if you guys want to use your trigger points and skip some sections, you can actually progress after waiting on the first trigger point, and then see it would drop it down to 185.60 if you wait for 2 times. So you can still play 11 faces or 10 faces with waiting. So but if you don't want to wait, you will need $558.20 with 10 cents base bet. And that's it. Thanks for watching.